K-pop hangout.
Oh,
So
there you go. I'm just stuck in my chair. It's so sweaty right now. It's crazy. I can't believe it's after 12 and it's this hot. So
where are you at? Where are you out of?
I'm right outside Detroit, so I'm in Michigan. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That sounds entertaining.
It is. No, I've been here pretty much. Well, this in Baltimore, DC area. It's pretty much been back and forth the last couple.
Yeah, I'm from the Nova area. That's where I hail from, generally. So I get it.
Nice. But yeah, it's weird because it's been super fall this week, but also molten hot at the same time. So it's like hot and cold at the same time. I don't understand how that works, but it's working.
That's what you want, I guess.
No. I'll take a nice, lovely 70s. You be quiet right here because my stream mascot is next to me, Jay. That is ED209 from RoboCop. You better beware. He is going to come after you in your V-necks.
That is awesome.
Oh, this thing is sick. This thing is sick. And actually, you can like shoots. It does stuff. Yeah.
Oh my god!
I love this thing.
Everything.
It does. So this is the San Diego Comic-Con 22 exclusive one. Actually, one that's for $5. It came with the RoboCop figure. But
nice.
I have another one that's like a foot tall. It's the same one. And then like, I don't want to do this because this is like very flimsy, but you can extend like the legs and it walks. It's like super, super dope. I love this thing.
That's awesome.
It's like one of my favorite things. I've always played with that. I love toys. Toys are great.
Hey.
You're a liar. You're a liar. You're a liar, Jay. You're wearing one right now. I already know it. You're fixing your bathroom drywall in a V-neck right now. What's up, Joe? How are you doing? I know. Yeah, $5.
That's awesome.
It was a super chat win in economics and comics. Yeah, I won that. I won a lot of cool shit in super chats. Yes. Unripped Alliance. That's right. Let's go. Our epic win. Overtime, baby. That was amazing. Let's go. It's good times. Good times. All right. Hold on. Let's go back to our all of our faces. There we go. That way you're not super full view. I know. It's amazing. You almost look like you matched up with the other thumbnail that's back there. There's some really good covers.
We try to be stylish as possible, even when I'm just pulling this out of my ass. It's 12. It's past midnight.
Listen, it's gonna be. You're good. You're good. It's great. Yes, that's right. I am Jay. You better watch out. You and Rio from Jeb in the holograms might be doing some horrific things. Also, some amazing things in this fan fiction. I'm just telling you. Watch out, Jay. I get very creative. Let me tell you. So I give him shit all the time. It's great. I know, it's amazing. And let me see. Let me drop your links. Let's see if I can. Let's see. If I pop these in here, these are all Michael links. Boom. All right, it's gonna be all stupid. All right, you guys can figure that out. Yeah, there we go. Boom. I'm gonna drop Dean's. Bam. Because you guys don't know, you both have cool, kicking in, awesome YouTube channels. And you guys need to go sub them up because they are dope. So go hang them up. Go check it out.
I don't know if dope is how I would describe my channel that I occasionally do Roman history rants on, but like it's there.
That is the dopest of content. What are you talking about? Like it's the best.
The algorithm certainly doesn't agree.
Listen, I know there's a bunch of history buffs in chat that would very much like to hear somebody rant about the Roman history. There you go.
I mean, if you want to, when in Rome, it happens occasionally on Tuesdays. Mo would also not agree. I don't know. Mo comes and hangs out in our chat enough.
Yeah, but he does that out of pity.
Nice. Yeah, so you guys are here to talk about your book, The Embrace 2, which I'm going to go to the Indiegogo page. So let's go do that. Let's go check that out.
Speaking of dope stuff.
What's that?
What? Speaking of dope things.
Yeah.
The dopest of the dope.
The dopest
of the dope. Nice. Yeah. Let's see. Oh.
Mo lives on antagonist. Yes.
That's exactly right. Dan, go check that out on there.
I mean,
look, your campaign. You're under the last 28 hours left on your campaign. It's pretty awesome.
Yeah. That's crazy, right?
We have a day left.
You've already crushed your goals, so you don't have to worry about funding. So that's amazing. So
yes, we crossed our goal and hit 200% funding within what was it? The first 3 days, Dean? Does that sound accurate?
Something like that. Yeah.
We had a very high people came in and supported us very quickly. We had a very successful first campaign back in 2021, and people really resonated with the story, and very humbling. To see the response of that we had on that book. People were putting it in some of their favorite books of 2021, and we built a pretty strong base, and so we launched very well. Much to Indiegogo's chagrin, because they have had a shadow ban since launch. But oh, we got a crazy Matt in the chat.
Yes, hello, welcome. What is this? Good question.
This is K-pop stream, Crazy Matt.
It's my stream.
Why are you gonna be like that?
Me.
Why
are you so full of hate?
Antagonistic?
Listen, my chat already knows I call them buttholes, so welcome. Just become one of the buttholes. It's fantastic. Yeah. The dopest stuff. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Tate. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. So yeah, you guys have a cool book. I like it. I really like the art style, and I like that you have a couple different covers here. So give us what is The Embrace all about? Let us know.
So The Embrace is a story of this guy, Clarence Griffin, who in the past year had lost his son. His son was murdered, and so life has kind of spun out of control, and in an act of desperation, he attempts to take his own life and is stopped by the ghost of his son, David. And when they reunite in an embrace, David gives his father a vision of what happened to him that night. And when Clarence sees everything through his son's eyes and then comes to, he's in a super suit powered by David's ghost. And so together they are this spectral hero, the Embrace, and they are going after David's killers to bring them to justice. And so it's this story that obviously explores these themes of fatherhood and loss, and kind of exploring the dynamics between justice and vengeance. Our first story that we did, David, the guy that actually held the knife was brought in, and that's where things are kind of set up. And then in the second issue, now the story is continuing, and you are getting the Embraces now going after the full-on gang that was behind everything. And this has led to new evidence coming to light in David's case, which puts another potential road of conflict, as Captain Stone is trying to get in touch with Clarence, because a lot of this evidence is starting to point to Clarence, because, well, Clarence is out there as a superhero every night and is doing this stuff with the ghost of his kid. So he's trying to get in touch with him, and Clarence is ignoring the calls. And so there's this big conflict of, the Embrace is going after the gangs and is being brought closer towards the arch rival of the series, Strangle, who we get to see his first clash with in this issue. But there is also the setup of, is Captain Stone going to be an ally, or is he going to be another force that the Embrace has to deal with? And, is he going to ostracize this guy? So it's a very solid, I think, second chapter. The first book we got a lot of great response to, and the second book, our goal was to just rev it up to 11 and give people a massive spectacle. Yes, still keep that emotional core that made the book resonate with people before, but really focus in on making sure that Dean got to really showcase his talent, and especially his growth. Like at this point, because his art's very strong in the first book, but it was his first comic, and to say that he has grown as an artist between book one and now, I feel is a severe understatement. Like
Oh,
it's
that's a huge
it's
accomplishment. That's awesome to see that. I love seeing people's progress too, especially when they're first starting out on a first comic. Then you get a couple issues in, and you're like, wow, this is really fantastic. And I love to see how they go and progress as an artist. And I think that's absolutely fascinating because as an artist myself, I like to see that. And I love seeing, especially when people show like their old stuff, even when they're younger or a kid. I love seeing that. And I think that's fantastic. And so kudos for you, Dean, for drawing some cool stuff. And
No,
Travis, you know I don't sleep.
But yeah, if you get the book 1 and book 2, the difference between art styles is night and day. Honestly, like
Oh.
like it was the first one's fine, like my art style wise. Like the first one's fine. There's nothing wrong with it. It's still better than a lot of the comic books you'll get out there. But these days, it's like, yeah, I can't deny I'm pretty sick. Gotta say.
ever humble.
Yeah, I just want to clarify something. So crazy. Yeah, it's broadcasted on my Twitter, my Twitch, my YouTube, also on Michael and Dean's channel right now. So wherever you feel like chatting, I will highlight all the comments in here. And Crazy is giving you some shit. He says the art is okay.
Yeah, don't listen to him. He's full of shit. Nothing Crazy Mad says has any legitimacy.
Said by the top tier collector of Dean James artwork out there.
Oh, figure drawing is dropping some Roman gladiator knowledge here. Regarded Roman gladiator times, a thumbs down meant swords down. Gladiator laying down his arms next to his incapacitated opponent, whereas a thumbs up signified death. Thank you for coming in here, giving us some Roman knowledge. Thank you.
That is accurate. It is often depicted the wrong way in pop culture because everyone associates thumbs up as being a good thing, but he is right. It was the inverse.
Wow.
Interesting.
Somebody mentioned
like
something about history and you didn't have to correct them. I think that's the first time that's ever happened.
I think you and Figure might have to do a Roman thing and review the new Gladiator movie when it comes out. Do that. It might be fun.
Yeah, I've already
Thank you.
reacted to the trailer. It was not positive. So
I
had a whole show on the Gladiator 2 trailer. It's not good.
I'm curious just to see where they're going with the storyline on that one. But the first one was just so good by itself.
The story is dumb. It's a direct sequel to the first movie. The main character is the little kid from the first one.
Okay.
And
It's like
there's
10,
no way
15
you
years
can
too late.
convince me that the grandson of Marcus Aurelius is just going to be allowed to saunter off and out of Rome and live some life in a provincial territory during the power vacuum of the 3rd century crisis. That is such a load of shit. I'm not going into that. We're here to talk about the Embrace. So
okay, we're gonna get into that too because Figure also dropped something that I was gonna say too. Is the image that we have here is for one of your covers that you have, Dean? This is your cover, correct?
Yeah,
and
fully traditional.
Yeah, I can tell that too. You can tell by the line work and the way that the art is colored that it's all fully traditional, and I dig that. I dig that so hard. And Figure is saying that reminds him of Japanese folklore imagery, and yes, that's the vibes I get. Demon City, Wicked City, let's go. This is some good stuff. Ninja Scroll. I can see all the monster vibes in there. Are you heavily influenced by any of that stuff?
I mean, yes and no.
Okay.
Like there's definitely some like anime and manga influences because I've enjoyed that stuff since I was a little kid.
Yes.
But nothing deliberate, it's very subconscious. A lot of that's just what I think of when I think of a monster. That's just kind of what it is.
Yeah, just kind of a gnarly being.
Yeah.
Nice. I'm pro monster. You have not noticed. Horror and monsters is where I'm at. What's up?
Me too. I love horror stuff.
Yes.
It's my jam.
It is my favorite time of the year. It is the best. And it is the greatest time of all time. It's amazing. And I have literally horror Halloween decor my entire house everywhere.
Nice.
Yes. Let's see it. Yes. Yes, Figure. You guys are very, very, very humble. Also, Crazy Mad is in love with Dean. Oh.
He is, yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Usually when you like somebody, you give them some shit.
He's always sexualizing me, and I don't know why.
Oh,
And
man,
Noah
did
wants to
somebody
know
time
where's
me
your
out in the
layup?
chat already? Did that happen?
What happened?
How did they time me out in my own chat? I literally commented. It was like, as NTM was like, Aurelius spent too much time thinking, and so I said, lies, NTM. Aurelius did nothing wrong, and I was gonna put in the chat, we gaslight Commodus like good Romophiles.
No idea what any of that means.
Yeah, that's because I'm a bad Roman history nerd. It's okay.
You know, Noah, that's I would expect that coming from you. And also, can you give us an update on how your lady is doing? Are you still pursuing this lady? Because I need to know. It's been a hot minute since you and Jay did a stream together, and I feel bad. And we need more of that action. I know. Yeah, is this the comment that you just got timed out for? Nice.
Aurelius did nothing wrong, and then now it's saying this comment has failed to post 9 Realms Publishing.
Are you banned in your own chat?
Yeah, I guess somebody went, nah, man, you're not allowed to talk anymore. Okay.
That's kind of awesome. That's an accomplishment. I don't think anybody has ever been banned in their own channel. It's amazing. No, I will not calm John Jay. V-necks and Halloween is life. Leave me alone. Okay. Praise no. Biggest load of shit ever. Oh, I don't think so. I think you might be onto something there.
No, everybody else will stick up for me on this one.
Wait, what? Oh, which one?
With Crazy Mad always sexualizing me and being in love with me.
Fair.
Yeah, see?
Oh, you're gonna get way more hearts. There you go. There's some hearts for you. Oh, you're not pursuing her. She's still stuck in your class. Oh, you wooed her with the spring stage, and she couldn't handle it. Noah, yeah. Oh, what's up, Sam? How you doing? Yeah, you guys.
Hello, some person.
They're dorks. I love these guys. They're amazing. But yeah, this is cool. So yeah, you're ending in just a little over 24 hours. You got going on here. Let me refresh that just to see where it's at. I hate the drop down thingy. Started being saying 27 hours ago, and you're already funded. So kick ass on that. You got a sweet trailer. You want to watch the trailer?
Yeah, that sounds like a plan.
Okay, cool. Let's do that. And then we'll go down the whole page because I like going through like the perks and all that stuff myself. So we're gonna play the fun game is if I unplug my headset, can you still hear me? Can either of you hear me?
Yes,
great.
Yes, we can hear you.
Perfect. I know my voice.
And we can hear ourselves.
I know because I'm unplugged. So you're welcome. You can hear yourself and myself. So I know. It's fantastic. I know. I told you. We're not pro here. This is amazing. Yeah.
You can turn on echo cancellation.
That is on.
Oh.
Yes. So this is a new laptop, and I have no idea how any of it works. So I'll be figuring that out sometime when I'm.
That's impressive.
Such professional.
I know. I'm nominated for 6 awards. Can you believe that? No.
That's amazing.
I know. It's great. It's good times.
You're doing the right things right. That's all good.
Yeah, spaz out on cam. Normally talk about hot dogs. That's what the comic people want. I know. All right. Let's watch your awesome trailer here. This is for the Embrace 2. Boom. Let's go.
pretty solid trailer. You know, we had good stuff put that together for us, and he did a tremendous job.
Check him out. I know. I probably. I know. It's great. Love it. Try to catch up on this. I know. It takes me a minute to get back plugged in. I know. What's up, GT? Welcome back here.
GT is here. He's
GT
alive.
is here. He's alive. It's amazing. It's great. I love to see people show up almost a day in advance into the chat. It's great. See, Noah, you're still waiting for a reply. You're still pursuing this lady. I'm telling you. Yes. Come on. Yeah. Yeah. You're the one looking for her. Yeah, I think so. Yes. All right.
Oof.
You guys are
Hail, Felix.
super dorks. Yes. Oh, hello, Felix. Hi.
What
Welcome
up,
to
Felix?
Yes.
Bow.
Yeah. Back.
You and Figure are still having chats. It's amazing. Like how you're having a whole totally conversation about the Roman Empire in here. It's amazing.
Us Roma Boos got to talk about this somewhere.
I
Did
think
you just say Roma booze?
Yes,
he did.
That's an actual term now. It's great. I love it.
That's an actual term.
It's not.
Daily updates of the Roman Empire coined it, and it went trending last year. It absolutely is.
Oh my god.
Nice. Yes, this is where the lamers are at. Yes, depending on where you're watching from, doesn't matter. You're still a butthole. So welcome to the chat. Yes, right. Do you? Wow. Okay. Yes.
I'm here to make it great again.
Thank you for making it not so lame. Thank you. But yeah, no, that trailer was fantastic. I really liked your layouts. I love the car right there. That's my favorite car. And shout out to Moe's as well. That was neat. I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like your art
It's a book
there
full of
too.
things like that. There's lots of references and Easter eggs of, pop culture stuff that I like, TV shows, movies, people in the chat. Like, there's all kinds of stuff. Like, every single page, look around in the background, you'll see something.
Yeah. Let's see. And then this is your cover right here. So you have a couple covers happening. Let me see if I can make this larger. It's just so tiny. No, this is dope. So what did you do this on? Because you could tell it's traditional when you look at it.
Yeah, that was it's just on a regular bit of paper, 11 by 17. It was pencils and Copics, and all the black around the top was actual real squid ink.
Squid ink. Nice.
That's what the jar says. So that was why I bought it.
Oh. Did you yeah. Refills are probably tough.
Yeah, no, I'll probably never refill it. I just use it only for special occasions like covers.
Sounds awesome.
Do you see a difference in that? Like, what is it, like a purple based, or like was it solid black?
It's like a brown. Like when you look at the back of the page.
Really?
Yeah, you look at the back of the page and it doesn't look black or gray or anything. It looks like it's stained the paper.
Interesting. That's
It
cool.
looks almost
I've never
burned on
heard
the
of
back.
anybody using squid ink. That's cool. I dig that. Let's
He
see.
enjoys milking the squids. It's crazy, man.
I know. That's where I was coming with that refill stick. It got lamer once Bad got here. Listen, you've been here the whole time, so you're laming it up, Jay. Yes. Oh, good question. Figure has a question. Dean, what are some of your main art influences, comics or otherwise?
Well, I mean, as I said before, there's some anime and manga stuff that I really like growing up. Like there's one thing that I never stopped doing is you'll notice all of my characters have square jaws, and that's just straight up from Dragon Ball Z. But a lot of most of my influences are comic book related. Like artists like Mark Silvestri and Jim Lee and Kenneth Rocafort and Greg Capullo. There's a lot of Greg Capullo in there because he was one of my favorites growing up.
Those are some of my favorites as well. Huge into the 90s comic artist. Michael Turner is my boo of all time, though. Let's go.
Michael Turner, yeah, hell yeah.
Yes.
Rest in peace, Michael Turner.
I know. I don't even want to think about. He just really hit the comic scene in the 90s, like huge.
He only worked in comics for 7 years.
Yeah, he had such a short window.
What a legend.
Time. He has created so many universes that are just absolutely so thought out. Like his whole Aspen universe, his whole, what is it, Ecos? Like I was,
Yeah, I have
they're
all
doing
of
something with Disney
the
now.
original Fathom. I have all of the original.
Oh, me
run
too.
of that.
There.
That was good stuff.
It's right here. Just boom. Bam.
Nice.
Boobs. Yeah, it's my boo. Yeah, no, I love her. And I also was a really big fan into Randy Queen with Darkchild. I love all that stuff. That's my go-to 90s. Yes. Hey Ozzy, what's happening? Yes, I know. See, yeah, you get it. You get it. You got where I was going with that. What's up, Sean? How are you doing? Suspect Squid. Yes.
Yes.
Jay, you ain't going anywhere. You're bored. That's why you're here.
Stay, Jay. Back the Embrace too. You
Yeah,
know you want
Jay. Listen, be a bro. Don't be
Bro.
not a bro. I know.
No, he's not my bro. He's my rival. He just showed up out of nowhere and decided that he wanted to be my rival. So fuck Jay.
In the words of Metalocalypse, don't be a dick. Be a dude.
Yeah. Yeah.
Metalocalypse is the fine show. It's fantastic. I love that show. I was so sad when they toured with Baby Metal and I missed their concert.
Oh, I would have loved that. That would have been sick.
Oh, it looked amazing. I had a bunch of friends that went, but yeah, it's good times.
I still need to see the Metalocalypse movie. Dean was telling me that he got a
God damn it.
recently. I need to do that. Like I completely spaced, but that's on Max, so I need to go do that here this weekend.
Dude, I binged all of that again during when we had lockdown, and I binged all of the Brack show. And I think the world needs both those. We need way more Brack, and we need way more Metalocalypse in our lifetime. It's amazing. And I know Jay is Canadian. He is poor. That's why he's building his own house.
Prove Crazy Mad wrong, Jay. Back the Embrace just to spite him.
That's right. That's right. That's right. Pay $400 in Canadian shipping, and actually, it's probably cheaper if you're shipping, depending on where you're going.
We actually do have really solid international shipping. Like that's something that I've worked very hard on. It's still pricey, but it's like you will see other people gouge people on international. We do 15. I have $15 across the board for all of it.
Wow. No,
and if you're in Australia,
that's fantastic. Yeah.
No.
You know, if you're in Australia, I might even just bring it to you directly, depending on how far away you live.
Yeah.
Oh, you hear that, Bo? You hear that? Get in on that action. But no, I love this panel here because I love that you have so many different references to a bunch of stuff in here. And I hope people could pick that out and actually see what's going on there because it's actually pretty dope. And we have Laura in the chat. What's up, Laura? How are you doing?
Hail the law.
What's
and
up,
yeah, that's
man?
page 2 and 3. So that is the opening of this book. You know, like
Ooh, cool.
Straight into the action in this one.
I like the action. I like all that. Let's go. Thank you. Yeah, Sean, please share it out. Let's get all people eyes on it so we can get more people following this. And let's go.
That was one of the rules for book 2 is for book 1, like he gets into the suit, I think, in the first 10 pages. But like our rule was like, okay, book 2, he's the Embrace for like 95% of it. Like, so
I like that. That's cool. You have really good character designs as well. I like it's very unique style. I like.
Thank you.
Here. I like that a lot. Yeah, I'm glad I like them. I like what I'm saying. I really like your layouts. Yeah.
It's definitely one of those things that, you know, when I first came up with this concept, I actually had a lot of issues writing the script. And this is actually why one of the big reasons Dean is the co-creator on this is that initially I couldn't figure out how I wanted him to like work when I was writing. Like I couldn't visualize how his powers worked and anything like that. And so I got put in touch with Dean from Lee Byron Carver, Kemosabe, who does Company Men and everything like that. And that's how we got together and started talking. And I hit him up with the pitch. And then I think Dean, it was like, what, a week and a half before you had your first sketch?
Yeah. We spent like a good week and a half just talking about it, going over everything.
Yeah.
And whenever I think about the design, because you told me about the hand motif, and we were trying to figure that out. And you might remember. Do you remember we originally, like when I was first drawing like parts of it before I drew the actual character, we gave him a belt that was like 2 hands put together?
I forgot about that, but you're right.
Yeah.
They were embracing.
Yeah, I could never get it to work, so we just got rid of it entirely. But like that just always stuck with me.
It's
one of the embraces will have a hand belt.
A
I'll be
hand
sure to make
belt.
sure of it, yeah.
Perfect. No, it's a very sleek design, and I like it without the belt too because I like the color scheme that you have. And I'm not entirely sure how his powers are working here, but I like that it's kind of oozing out like the spider web type thing. But I like how it's mimicking that in like the hand.
Yeah, well, and I mean that's one of the
Yeah.
fun things about this book is David and Clarence kind of share this this love of comics, right? And so like the character that you hear them talk about is the astonishing Arachnatine, because you know we will go right up to touching the wall and then prevent ourselves from any sort of legal action being taken against us
Yeah.
by Disney. But anyways, so like there is a lot of influence of that there, where like because so much of this is driven by David's spirit as well. Like they're a superhero. And so the way that they use their powers is very much similar to that. And so they shoot out these spectral hands, and it's very similar to like how Spider-Man would use web fluid, or even, you know, any of the symbiote characters would use tendrils and stuff like that.
It's very cool. And yeah, on the hand too, it looks like when you see it where it's like going off up into like the blue part of the costume, you could tell like, it looks like that symbiote kind of thing, but not really. Like it's like you can like pick it up off there.
Yeah. In my mind, the like the end of his glove or whatever, you can see it on the screen just there, like that would always be moving, you know, like moving back and forth and going up and down and stuff like that.
Yeah, you get those vibes too when you see it in different panels because it is like that's like drippage kind of thing. I like that. I like that it's moving and it keeps it fresh every time you see that. Yes. Oh, Coloring to Crazy. That was the best page in all of comics. That last panel that we just showed. Yes.
Yeah, well, the original for that is for sale on the campaign. If anyone wants to get a double page spread with their book.
Ooh,
yeah.
Lovely. There we go.
I'm kind of shocked that hasn't been picked up.
It's because Crazy Matt spent all his money on the covers.
Well, it's Arrogant Ape wants that spread too. I'm gonna message him tomorrow, but like, you do realize it's the last 24 hours of the Indiegogo, and you've allowed that 2-page spread to stay up there.
Yeah. Hey guys. Thank you for joining us, Brojo. We got a bunch of people hanging with us. That's awesome. And Michael says panels could use some detail. Obviously, he's kidding. Yeah,
I know.
No,
right?
you have a lot of crazy details on that. And I like the way that you went with like the webbing kind of situation because it stands out as well. And I like that. I like that you did that. And yes, can you read in the bottom corner? I don't know if you can see there. It says "Eat my shorts."
Yep.
Right there.
Yeah, everything. Like if you look at this, right, that's Moe's Tavern from The Simpsons, obviously.
Yeah.
But then it's M.O. because that's Mo Biggs from the chat. Then down the bottom there, you have Free Viper forehead, and that's Michael Bancroft. And then all the way off at the far end of the alleyway, way off at the back of the alleyway, you see the J $ rabbit head. That's J Money from
J Money. Nice. That's
like
awesome.
Everything is full of things like that. Every page has got any bit of graffiti or any movie posters or signs or anything like that. There's something. They're all references.
I love that. I love that. Oh, Jay. Oh, Hydro. Sorry, love. Yeah, go follow them as well. They're on their way. We're trying to get them to 500 subs. Let's go. What's up, Jay?
Thanks, Jay.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm talking about the one with you on it. The one with you on it. Let's see. This page right here.
Yeah. That's Crazy Mad, D-Wag, and Steve, that Star Wars boy.
Yeah.
So.
I love their faces. They are getting wrecked. Look at it. They're getting wrecked. Yeah.
Well, because this page is the one directly after the double page spread.
Yeah.
So it goes in order. You know, like so he's on top and then he rips the windshield off, and you know they've obviously stolen this car.
Yes.
And so he's stopping them.
He's crying. He's sad. He does not like that. I don't know what happened to this little guy, but he's adorable. I hope he's
saving a cat in a tree.
He's just saving a cat from a tree. It's just the Embrace doing superhero stuff.
Oh, is that the Meowton from earlier?
It is the Meowton. Now, see, even right there, you got Arrogant Apes, and that's a person from the chat. You got General Piggy far off in the background. Like,
There we go,
everything
there you
is a reference to something.
I love that. I love that you added the peeps in your chat on there. That's awesome.
Yeah, of course.
There better be a V-neck in here somewhere for Jay. I'm just saying.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't put Jay in my comic book. No way.
Harsh. Would you put Noah in your comic before you would put Jay?
Yeah, definitely.
Oh wow! Dang, that's a harsh burn, bro. It's a harsh burn.
Can't say that until after he backs.
No. Jay will get put in the comic book if he backs.
That's
if he
right.
doesn't,
That's right,
then
Jay.
fuck him.
Okay. There we
Yeah.
go.
Yeah, it
now
makes more sense. Yeah.
We've adequately gaslit this.
Yeah.
And figure drawing. Yeah. Did Dean say his art level leveled up from the first to second comic? If so, does he attribute that to? What does he attribute that to? Yeah, it's a good question, Dean.
I mean, unlike a lot of people, quote unquote professionals in the indie comics community, I'm very open to criticism, and I actually encourage people, like don't just be like, "Oh, Dean, that's sick." Like tell me if you see something wrong with it, tell me, because I won't get all upset or anything about it. And I've made a point for like every single thing that anyone's ever said, whether I agreed or disagreed, I would write it all down and I would, take notes of it, have a look at them, and then moving forward, I would keep that stuff in mind. And so, I practiced a lot and I took notes and I didn't crack the shits when anyone said, "Oh, that's not very good," or "That looks a bit weird." I just, I went out of my way to ask, for honest criticism and not just, don't just tell me this is great.
Yeah, I don't like that either. If you spot something, because what's interesting too about being an artist is you can spot somebody else's, like the flaws, not really the flaws, but the stuff in somebody else's art more than you can do with your own art. So that's why it's really helpful when somebody comes in and gives you that perspective on what piece that you're doing. Because a lot of times you don't realize something is off or wonky or whatever, but with that feedback, it's really helpful, especially when you're trying to be creative and do your own thing. Like that is very, very helpful.
Especially when you get to a professional level, and like you're doing this stuff for a living. You get to a certain point and you can't see your own mistakes, but then years later you look back on your old stuff and it's like, oh wow, how did I not fix that?
I know, you cringe. You're like, oh, what? Oh, that's so terrible. I hate that. But yeah, that's as an artist, you're your own worst critic, really. And
yeah, exactly.
It's just something that you just got to keep doing, because I never in a million years thought I would want to do anything to be horror related for like comics stuff, but no, that's where my heart lies. So that's what I want to go for. Ozzy is saying that's awesome. Can you burn some of the pop culture? Yeah, it's like oozing with pop culture all over the place.
Oh yeah, everywhere.
Figure say that you improved because of him.
Yeah, he crazy. Say that, but he's a liar. He's a filthy liar.
You're welcome. So I have a question for Dean. So the first book that you did was for the Embrace 1, right? And then you took some time off and then did Embrace 2. Like how many did you do between the second one?
Oh, I mean, between the first and the second Embrace, I did the pencils for Dark Gift Comics Lightbringer. But that's that's a unique situation because the final product isn't my artwork. It's kind of a combination of mine and Anthony's, because Anthony inked it and I told him to have a bit of fun with it, go over it and do his style. So that's a bit unique, but I mostly did a lot of covers, like a lot of covers and prints and bookmarks, and, people hired me for different things, as well as, just me sketching things that I wanted to. Like I recently posted a picture of Wolverine, which I think is the sickest thing ever.
Yeah, it's a very good
nice. I'm going to have to go look at that. It's on your Twitter.
Yeah, on my Twitter.
Nice. Figure says nice. That's cool. And then Bro is saying you're a great artist. Thank you.
Thanks.
Thanks, says,
Brojo.
Yeah, Brojo. Tell them about the Hunchback Spider-Man you did.
There was no Hunchback Spider-Man. This is what I'm talking about. He's a lying piece of shit. You can't listen to anything Crazy Matt says.
Crazy Matt says he's still waiting on his commission.
Yeah, which one?
Oh, dang.
Are you talking about the Star Wars one? There's a Star Wars piece. It's a big... It was supposed to just be one picture of Darth Maul, and then we went kind of overboard, and now it's a massive double-page spread Star Wars collage. But then, as I was working on that, you would as I mentioned a minute ago, Steve, that Star Wars boy, is in the book, and we're actually dedicating the entire book to Steve because he unfortunately died. Like he actually
Aw.
in real life passed away, and because he is that Star Wars, he's that Star Wars boy. He had the Guinness Book of Records for the largest Star Wars collection in the world. Like he was an expert on Star Wars and everything. It kind of just ruined it for me, and so it's been a long time since then, but. I keep saying we're gonna do like a stream and we'll talk about Steve and all like Star Wars and everything, and I'll finish it. But I honestly can't even watch Star Wars anymore without just getting a little sad about my mate.
Aw,
I don't even want to think about it, honestly.
Aw.
Yeah.
Well, I hope that maybe if you do a stream and you do like the art piece, maybe it'll help you grieve a little bit, because I know art's really good for all that stuff. And
yeah, well, the piece is pretty much done. There's a lot, like most of the pencils are all finished. I just need to ink it, and I said I was gonna color it too, right? I can't remember, Crazy Mad, but we're going to do that on a live stream, and we'll do a whole thing because I'm gonna dedicate it to Steve now. Like it was supposed to be just a Star Wars piece, but yeah, ruined everything. Damn it, Steve!
Damn it, Steve! Oh.
Had to go up and
what's up, Justin?
And prove your mortality, you jerk.
Yeah, right. You couldn't have waited a couple of weeks. I would have finished it. Then, god damn it, Steve!
Why'd you give him the thumbs up there, Michael? Shouldn't have done that.
I didn't do anything.
Oh,
lies.
Blame Michael.
Oh.
That's right. Yes. Yes, Larissa, it does look really amazing. I can't wait to look at more of the art. Yeah. And A1 Sauce, what's up, A1 Sauce? How are you doing? Everyone's streaming at midnight because we're spanning the globe on this stream. Plus, none of us really sleep, so here we are.
I'm gonna be streaming for half the night or someone. Stick around. There's Comics Mate Live later and everything.
Yeah, we just go roll right into your stream. Probably it's probably what's gonna happen. I don't know. Because that's correct. Midnight is the new 8 p.m. That's right.
Oh yeah, it is.
Oh snap! Yeah, they're gonna have probably the loveliest conversation right now. He's probably asking James Earl Jones about Ewoks right now. Yes,
he definitely is.
Yes, that's great. What's up, Aaron? How you doing? What? Rocky is doing a masterpiece drawing. Oh no! You just open up tabs, bro. That's what you do. Just open up tabs. I know. Technically not new talent, just new to the people in our little community that we're trying to, branch out in there. Oh, look at that. You got gifted some Comic Mate membership. Lovely.
Oh, nice. Thanks, Ice Cold Juice, you bloody legend.
If your juice is staying ice cold all the time,
that's the best juice.
That's the best. Yeah. That's the best gift that you can give somebody. It's amazing. Yeah, I like that. I like the little iPod looking thing that you have down here. Nice.
His phone.
Yeah.
His phone.
Yeah, his little phone icon. Yeah, it's nice. Very cool. And then, of course, I'm just gonna open this one more time so we can look at this better. So this is your cover. This is the main cover.
Yeah, yeah. This is cover A, and the original art is already sold, but you can get as many copies of this book as you want.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You can get more than one copy too. You don't have to get, just one book. This is Randy's cover. Oh, yeah,
I recommend getting the box because you'll get all of the covers.
Oh.
Yes. And an exclusive cover that only comes in the box.
It's not just an exclusive cover. It's an entire exclusive edition of the book that's fully black and white.
Ooh.
Yeah. The Spectral edition.
And then were we to say have exclusive variants for the Fund My Comic and Kickstarter, you would automatically get those as well.
Yeah, can neither confirm nor deny. That may happen, but if it does, it would just get added to your box. No extra charge.
So you're going to stuff people's boxes for no extra charge. It's fantastic. Yeah. That's what my chat likes to hear.
Phil just back. Thanks, Phil, you bloody legend, you.
Phil,
appreciate you, mate.
Phil.
He got the thing that is like probably one of the most popular covers of the book.
Oh, he got the haunted edition, right?
Yeah, he got the haunted edition, which is like this is the time to get the Haunted Edition, because when this campaign finishes, so it's a limited edition glow in the dark, signed and numbered by Shelby Robertson. And so when the Indiegogo closes, we're still going to be in demand, but that tier is going to go away. And the next time it comes up will be on Fund My Comic, and it will have a price increase. Because we are only making 50 of them. We have already sold over 20 of them.
Oh, snap. That's super limited. You're going to get on that. Way to go for picking that up.
This is the cheapest place to get it.
Shame on you for not backing earlier. How many times were you on a stream with you guys who did not back? That's okay. That's okay.
Right? Back it now.
What the heck? I know. And yes, thank you guys. I love doing these. I love meeting new people on here, and I love talking about comics and getting into art and all that fun stuff. I love this. This is what I love doing. So yes. Yeah, new to you guys. I know. But listen, there's so many little pockets of like the YouTubes, and I like when they like kind of all sync together, then they all become homies, and I like find you guys in like different chats. I'm like, that's fun. Yeah,
right. I know you. I've seen you around.
I know. I've seen you. I've got you in there. But yeah, thank you for backing, Phil. It's amazing. It's awesome.
I appreciate you, Phil.
We are now. I think it's like a little over 1,300 away from breaking 10K, which is very exciting.
Oh, I hope that happens. Yeah.
To burst through that 5-figure bubble by the time we close. And then if we cross 9K, Dean has to do three pieces to commission out. We need to make sure
I'm gonna do they'll be, what are they, 11 by 8, because I'll be grabbing 11 by 17 and cutting them in half so I can do all these pieces. And that way you can fit them in the packet with the comic book when we send them out, But basically I'm going to do 3 original, like fully inked pieces, maybe a bit of color. I don't know. We'll see how it turns out, but I'll do 3 fully done pieces, one of the Embrace himself, one of David, and one of Strangle. And they will be put into random packages. So, you might win it. But that's if we get over 9K before the closeout.
Fun. Oh, you're almost getting there. You're super close.
I mean, all I have to say is we've got a couple of pieces of art that, if people purchased in the chat, they would do that. Like we got some pieces that would bring us there. Just saying, if people wanted to go and get those. And then
me too, Crazy Mad. I called Odin before this and I was like, just making sure you're awake, buddy.
You did. And then you're like, I don't have a link. You guys suck. You're so the noobiest of streamers of all time. And we're like, shit.
I did say that, yeah.
Precisely that verbiage.
Exactly. Yeah, I know. Oh, I like the way that you did the feet as well.
Like the feet is actually, his feet are my favorite parts of the entire design, because the whole bottom of his foot is all white. It's like the sole of his feet, and it has these hands gripping up over the top. I'm just so proud of that part, honestly. Nobody seems to care about it the way I do, but it's my favorite part of the design.
I love it. And I love the little like
elements of
gill action happening here too.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Also, I'm big on the claws. I like characters that have claws. Let's go. I love all that. Let's go. Yeah, dude. Naps. I also napped earlier to make it to the stream. Good question. Did Odin draw Dean's feet?
What kind of question is that, awesome one?
I don't know. We're gonna find out. Did you?
I mean, you'll never know because you can't see them. So.
That's true. Technically, you could draw any set of feet and be like, these are his feet.
Yeah,
nobody's gonna know. Nobody is gonna know. You could give him the weirdest monster feet of all time, or he just has squid tentacles. You don't know.
Maybe I don't even have feet.
Oh.
So this is the glow in the dark Shelby Robertson Haunted Edition.
Yep.
Nice.
This is the cover for the Spectral Edition, which you can get in the box, or the glow in the dark version, which is the extremely limited one because they are ridiculously expensive to print.
Yes.
Glow in the dark is the most expensive thing by far. Like, it's way more expensive than foil or, spot gloss, any of the special cover treatments. It's no wonder nobody ever does glow in the dark, honestly.
It's pretty absurd.
You don't see them too often. Yeah.
We almost didn't do it. Like we were going over all of the, the details and everything, and we were, this close to just saying, nah, they're too expensive to even make.
And
G'day,
I just
Maromi.
recall if
It
we
is like
if we up the charge for it, it'll be fine. Like that was, and so and I mean it makes sense if you do a glow in the dark edition of the book and then you make it a very limited exclusive thing, then it's
Yeah.
like, okay, yeah, we can do that. But like
Is it hard to find a printer that does glow in the dark? Because you don't really see that.
I've only found one, and
Yeah.
mind you, this is not the price that we will be paying because we have a larger book. But for a floppy to have a glow in the dark, it's $25 per book.
And that's more
Wow.
than we were charging for just the standard book in the first place. So.
Wow.
Yes,
That's almost getting close to like the metal territory.
Right?
it is more expensive than metal.
More expensive than metal? Like wow.
The quote from the printer for a similar sized book with a metal cover was like $10 or $15.
Wow.
We'll get a metal book one day, guys. Don't worry. That's on the
Wow.
list.
Metal covers are absolutely something that we can do. And
No, remember my idea for a fully metal book?
Oh.
yeah,
Remember?
Fully
That's gonna
metal
happen.
book.
we
It's gonna
can do
happen?
that. That printer has the ability to do that. They're just
Whoa.
ridiculously expensive.
Yeah, yeah. Well, it would be a one of a kind thing.
$50
Yeah.
for a book.
Yeah. Crazy
And
wants to know.
yes,
Odin
crazy that I
draws?
draw. I'm just not a pro.
He tries. Yeah.
What? You draw the things?
I do more than try. I do okay. They're definitely like I'm not a pro, but like I can do pretty solid like profiles and stuff like that.
You know what? I was looking at that embrace piece you did the other day, yeah,
Mhm.
and it just looks like guts.
Oh, does
Guts?
it?
It does. It just looks like guts.
Like guts from Berserker or like
Yeah.
guts from like
Guts from Berserk, yeah.
Well, what I
Nice.
was trying to do was like have like one of the hands kind of going over his face and everything like that, and try and like mimic the whole Eddie Brock with the symbiote coming over him. But like his hair is way too long to be guts though, and not spiked. But I mean, is what it is. Like I do
Thanks,
okay.
Jerry.
Hmm?
Jerry says it looks cool as though. Yeah, it does.
It does.
Like that was why we had to make it happen, because
Yeah.
it does look cool as shit. And it goes with the ghost theme, like a cool glow in the dark book.
I like it. It's very spectral.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
the whole feel we were going for.
All right,
Yeah.
you nailed it. You nailed it. And you thought he was just a writer. No, he's not just a writer. He is the Roman god lord of historical broskies.
Master
Yeah.
of magnetism.
Yeah. Oh, there we go.
I wish I was the master of magnetism. My life is so much better.
So not just a writer, no, but yeah, there's Shelby's glorious spectral haunted edition piece. Ooh.
Yeah, I am so happy with that, honestly.
It's-
Like when I asked Shelby to make a cover, I knew it would be sick. But bloody hell, did he knock it out of the park or what?
it's really
So-
It is so good.
What did you have to bribe him with to not do an ASM 300 homage? Or is he just like, hey, I'm gonna try
That-
something?
I don't feel comfortable telling everyone what I
That's how you got the lifetime supply of ramen now. Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Oh snap.
G'day, Corey.
Oh, what's up, Corey? Great chat with Luke earlier. Way to go. Nice.
Yeah, I was there for that.
Yeah, I was
Listening while
lurking.
working. Yeah, same.
Right around par with Dancy Drew. Wow.
Yeah, no doubt.
Ooh, get to some of those mysteries as well. Let's see. And let's go over your tiers because I like doing that. That's awesome. Wait. Oh, come on. Too many drop down things. Okay. So you have your regular cover here for $20.
Yeah.
Cover. Wait, okay.
Every-
So yeah. Oh, they're not in order. So okay.
So
Yeah.
the way that it works is we have a featured tier, which is like this is the one that we push out there.
That's
And so,
one
like,
and two.
With us coming towards the end of the campaign, we've had a lot of people ask about, oh, can I get the first book as well? And we've had the catch up tier, but it was like it wasn't our featured tier for the majority of the campaign. We had the box, but to try and drive more people in, because there were definitely some people I think that hadn't backed because they hadn't gotten the first one and they weren't sure. I wanted to make sure people knew that we did have a catch up tier, and so it's right there. So this gets you book 1 with our Joel Gomez Virginia Victims Assistance Network cover, and you also get book 2 with any cover of your choice.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
when you select that, you can pick a cover.
Oh, cool. And how does that work? Like, if you would click it now, like when you go to shipping, then you pick the cover?
So
Yeah, when you click on it, it has like a drop down.
If you click on it, it'll show you options when you do the get the perk. It'll bring up a thing where it'll be like, what cover option do you want for the Embrace 2? And then you just pick A, B, C, or D.
Yeah.
Nice. And then it says $5 will be donated to the Virginia Victims Assistance Network.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's
So
awesome.
superhero in the books and superhero in real life.
So
that's awesome.
That specific cover, we partnered with that organization because they host a support group for homicide survivors. So effectively the loved ones of murder victims.
That's so cool. That's a lovely tie-in to your book and your story.
Yeah, it was a very cool thing to get set up. We initially did it with our Second Chance campaign for the Kickstarter of the Embrace 1 a couple months ago.
Mm-hmm.
We raised, I think it was $150 for them.
Wow. That's amazing.
So, we're doing it again here, and $5 of every single one of those covers sold goes towards that. So like, for the catch-up tier, you have the box. You also get a copy of the Embrace 1, just in case, it was just a just in case thing. So that way, if somebody hadn't got the box and hadn't backed the Embrace 1, and I wanted to make sure that they got it.
Well, also, it's a new cover for the Embrace 1. Like this Joel Gomez cover. Like if they got the box in the first one, it's you get everything tier. That's what the box is. And so they still wouldn't have that cover if we hadn't included it in this one.
Oh, that's awesome. That's really cool. I dig that. Let's see. Then you have the wrap up round sketch up cover, your 12-page preview story for the Elysian Fields. Ooh,
Reborn. So this is actually going to be my, after the Embrace 2, the next book I'm doing is Elysian Fields Reborn, which is a complete overhaul of the series that started my journey in comics. I initially was kind of looking at just walking away from Elysian Fields and being done with it, because the last campaigns that I had with it hadn't sold. It was still like a very indie looking book, not to it wasn't professional and everything like that. I learned a lot since I started doing comics.
G'day, Spectacular Umbreon.
Yeah, and
good to see you, mate.
And so I was going through, because I had all of the story up on Webtoon that I had done so far, and I saw the response there, and it was very positive. I think we had an average rating of 9.2 out of 10 on there, and had over 4,000 reads, and I think about 1,000 subscribers or something like that. I'd have to go pull it up.
Oh,
and then
cool.
I was starting to get asked questions on a few back rooms before live shows, like, hey, when are you going to do the next Elysian Fields? Because it's been a minute. And so I decided, okay, well, if I'm going to go back to this, I kind of want to start from scratch. And so I got a new art team together, completely revamped the script of the 0 issue, which is now Elysian Fields Reborn, book 1. And so I put together this 12-page preview in the new 8.5 by 11 prestige format. And you get this awesome wraparound sketch cover of Achilles dragging Hector's body in front of Troy.
Ooh, that's neat.
So this preview is $10, and if you're in the domestic US, you don't pay any additional shipping. That's worked into the cost.
Oh, that's awesome. I dig that. The art's phenomenal.
Yeah, we've got a brilliantly talented art team on there. Dean has seen me put this together, and I think he can attest that this is an improvement in pretty much every single freaking way. He's even gotten a chance to read the new script and stuff.
Yeah.
That's so cool. That's awesome. No, I'm glad that you put that on there too. And for $10, that's awesome.
Yeah,
That's
like, it was-
actually it's a testament to how far Odin has come as a not just a writer but as a publisher on his own, because this book is just leagues ahead of the original. And not even saying anything bad about the original
No.
version. It's just
Yeah,
this is top quality comic book.
yeah, like this is
Nice.
a book that, like, if you saw at a store, like, just as the Embrace, when we started doing the Embrace, like, my thing was like, all right, all of my projects have to meet
Hell
this in
no.
quality. And Elysian Fields initially just wasn't there, and so that was a reason why I was looking at leaving it behind. So it was all thing of, well, if I'm going to do this story, I need to start over and bring it up to that level. And so I brought it. And I do want to just, as figure drawing has been what is the easiest as well as the most difficult part of the Embrace Comics process. I'd say the most difficult for me is getting back in the mindset to write each of the scripts. In terms of most difficult, like once I'm able to actually get in the zone and write, like, I knock it out very fast. Like Dean can attest to that. Like, generally it's a pretty, once I get into the zone, I have a pretty quick turnaround. But the big problem is the first book came during a very specific time in my life where I was in a very specific headspace, and it's hard to get back there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad you went back to it though, because the art that I see right here, it looks very, very neat, and I really like that you came back to it. So,
it's not a question of me coming back to it. This story is so important to me, but it's like I came up with this initial concept when I was going through a custody fight, and so to write the script, I've kind of got to get into like this perfect state of melancholy where, like, I'm not like immobilized with sadness, but like I've got to be kind of like right there, like in a very specific thing,
On the verge of crying, but not actually.
like it's got to be like I have to be in the 100% right place to write it.
Mo knows.
Mo understands. Mo gets it.
It was only a matter of time before the Mo stopped by.
I know Mo's awesome. I like.
Appreciate you joining us, Mo.
Yeah, it's a good time. But no, I really hope a lot of people pick that up too, because it sounds like a really good story, and I like the art. And that's for $10. That's awesome. That's really cool.
Yeah.
It's really good. Let's see. This is Dean's secret. He's always You don't know.
Yeah.
You don't know. We just have this lovely that right there. We don't know.
It's true. Yeah, I hate myself.
I would say that the easiest part of the process has been designing characters with Dean, because he and I will talk about stuff, and he generally is able to get what I'm going for in my head pretty quickly.
Yes.
Like, I think that would you agree with that, Dean? Is you've got like a pretty good grasp over character design, especially on how like I see things.
Oh, definitely. Like there's a few characters that we haven't even introduced yet. Like they're part of the larger Embrace story, but like we've developed like a good back and forth when it comes to those sorts of things.
Yeah.
We work very well together.
Yeah.
It sounds like you do. Sounds like you're in each other's heads when you have all the good stuff going. You get him and he gets you.
Yeah, we balance each other out pretty well too, because he's always trying to make people cry, and I'm always trying to ignore story entirely and just draw cool shit. So,
I just want to draw the cool thing. It's like, okay, Dean, here.
We need to get to that point, Dean.
I went all out in this book. I think I pushed Dean to a lot of his limits in certain places, because like there are some times where
that's my own fault.
There are times
when he was writing the script, I was like, look, don't worry about any of my drawing abilities. You just write whatever and I will make it work. And then he comes back with like, double page gunfights with police and massive car accidents. And I was just like, great, I've never drawn any of this stuff before. Sweet. Yeah, cool. I can do this.
You would have never known based on the amount of stuff that's happening in the art that I've seen so far. Like it's all like crash, boom, bang, shattered stuff happening. There's action galore. Like, you never would have known that.
That was the first car I'd drawn since high school. right there.
Yeah. Well,
The first car since you draw since high
It's-
school. Any
yeah.
particular reason you went with this
It's
model
like
of
a
car?
That's my favorite. It's my favorite car.
My favorite car.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Let's go.
there's literally a roadside ambush in like a cityscape that happens in this
Oh.
book.
Yeah,
And I
good
was just
time.
like, okay, Dean, you want me to
Good
put you to the
times.
you want me to push you a bit?
You know what I
Let's
did though? I decided to give one of the bad guys a rocket launcher, and I blew up a car in that scene. So
Oh,
That's
snap.
good times.
fair. I don't know why
Nice.
where the street thugs are getting RPGs, but we'll go with it.
Yeah, no, don't worry.
Listen,
They have all the. They are
happens.
very organized. All right, they had matching bulletproof vests and everything. Okay, these guys are on top of it.
Listen, it happens. You know, it
Yeah.
always happened in Mad Max. It's that's what happens.
Oh, of
Let's
course.
see. Figure has a good question for Dean. Do you work strictly traditionally or with a tablet or both?
I do both. Like when I'm talking about comic book pages, I will do the layouts digitally, so I can like resize the panels and make sure that it all fits properly. And then I'll print those pages out and do all the actual drawing and inking traditionally.
Ooh, cool. I like that. I like that aspect. Nice. And cool. Yeah, and dude, I'm huge into Henson. I love Jim Henson stuff.
Hell yeah.
And that's right. That's right. A1 sauce. We were throw back to the stream the other day. Nice. Wow. Apparently you've been hitting the Fraggle Rock.
Yeah. Crack back, bow. No cowards.
Yeah. Down in Fraggle Rock. Let's go. Yes. That's okay. You're bad at math. Yeah, I listen. We were talking about Excel sheets, and you came up with some hot dog formulas. Were amazing.
Right.
Way to go! I know. I told you it was weird hot dog chat all the time.
I mean, that's
Good
fair.
question. Good question, Figure. Did intricate webby effects take a long time to draw?
Yes and no. Like they take longer than most of the other stuff in those panels, but like I still wouldn't say that they take a long time because I can still get it all done in a day. But yeah, they definitely take a while because in the pencils they just kind of go over each other, and then I have to decide when I'm inking, which one's on top of which one and which one goes underneath and things like that. So yes and no.
Okay, all right. And yeah, hashtag no cowards is what
Yeah.
Felix
Bow.
and Mo
No
are
cowards.
hashtagging.
Yeah.
Wow. Dang.
Oh,
But I like everything that I'm seeing in here. I also like this too because it's giving me very
I love that. That worked out perfectly. Like like anybody who draws in the chat will know what I'm talking about. Like it never quite turns out the way you were picturing it in your head when you're drawing.
Yeah.
That like the layout and everything, the way he's like throwing the windshield up behind him, and the angle of the panel goes just perfectly around it. Like that was exactly what I was trying to do, and it's one of those very few times when drawing turns out exactly what you were trying to do. It was perfect.
then you add in Eugen's colors as well. Like I love this kind of miasma that he brings into the nighttime sky, where it looks it adds to the ghostly aspect where it like
Yes.
and how the light's catching the windshield glass there.
I love that. Yeah, it's very almost like the Aurora Borealis.
Yeah. Except it's all ghost stuff.
Yeah, ghosty, but like supernatural ghosty times. Yeah. And I love, like I said earlier, like one of the very first things that caught me off from the trailer was I love your panel layouts, and I love how you're doing this like black inky webbing around it, and I love that. I love that it's breaking up like that. That's really cool.
Yeah, that's the thing that we introduced that in the first book, and we're bringing it back for the second one. Those panels, like there's actually, like when we're doing the actual book, if it's just Clarence or any of the police or anything like that, the panels are very normal. But every time it's the Embrace on screen, quote unquote, you get these cool, crazy panels with the weird ink and
Ooh, I love that.
Ectoplasm. Yeah.
I love that because it's like taking over the entire page.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I love that. It's cool. But yeah, here, straight lines, and then boom, get some cool stuff happening. Very neat. I love little attention to detail that you have in like just the little things that are in the background. That's awesome. Also got good hair.
Oh my God, Mo. Jesus
Uh-oh.
Christ.
What did Mo say now? Oh my gosh. What are you saying now? Every shard of windshield glass represents a shattered piece. Oh, dang. Oh, that's harsh, bro. Oh, that's some harshness. Yeah.
Oof.
Jeez.
I mean,
Oh.
I guess he's not entirely wrong, but ow.
Yeah.
Harsh. Stop praising Dean is gonna take me. Oh, dang.
Go buy some original crazy. Like, buy some more original artwork, Crazy Mad.
Buy more,
Do
then
it.
he'll deliver it to you, and then you know.
I don't need to take your shit.
Figure has another question for you.
Oh,
Question for both of
that's
you.
a really good
Let's
question.
see. What would you say is your strength and weakness in regards to comics? Ooh.
For strength,
He can make people cry.
I mean, I have a good capability on writing, absolutely, but I actually think one of my biggest strengths that I have come to find out is like putting together teams, like creative teams. I'm really good at talent acquisition, which is like a weird thing to like, bump your chest on, but like I've gotten very good at finding the right artist for the right project and getting in touch with them, and then not just bringing them onto the team, but kind of creating like a little community on each project that we're doing, right? It's something that I do take like a great amount of pride in. Weakness is because I have as many ideas as I have, I can tend to overextend myself at times. I think would be like probably my biggest weakness is like there are times where, because I have so much running up in my head, I think Dean would agree with that like I need to like slow down and focus on like a specific thing sometimes, and it's hard to do because when you're seeing all the art come out and you're getting everything from people, you just want to keep going further and going and deep and getting even deeper with stuff, and you need to learn to pace yourself, slow down, and I think that's probably my biggest weak point.
Yeah, your lack of focus.
Apparently, you must be good at making people say, "Son of a bitch, I'm in." Yes, you made Phil say that today.
That's how I joined this. Yeah.
Well, I mean, that was
Nice.
literally I gave Dean the pitch. I was like, "This is what I want to do," and he was just like, "That sounds fantastic." And when I wrote the first pass of the script, the biggest thing that gave me confidence about it was I sent it to Dean. He read it, and within like 2 or 3 days, he hits me up. It's like, "This is the type of comic I've always wanted to draw."
Ooh,
And
cool.
like that's the kind of answer that I want. Like when I'm going out and I'm getting in touch with artists and what have you, and I'm pitching them what I'm doing, it's like I very much will bring an artist in based off of not just like what I see from their portfolio, but how they react to what I'm pitching. What if the enthusiasm is there, right? Because like I don't just want to hire somebody for a fucking job. I want somebody that is going to look at what I do and want to make it the best thing that they possibly can, not because they're getting paid, because obviously they're going to be getting paid.
Yeah,
but
like to appreciate it as much as you do.
Like it, but I want them to read that and be like, man, I need to be like, this is what I want to do. And I got that with Dean. I got that with the new team I've got with Elysian Fields. When I did Judex with Neff, and we brought on Fabrizio, like I have it's become a talent. I think it's probably like one of my strongest talents in the industry that I feel is something that doesn't get talked about enough, is how difficult it is to find the right creatives to work with.
Damn it, Mo.
Mm-hmm.
That's how he approached me, Mo.
He's bringing some bangers in the chat.
The lamp. We're going back to the lamp.
The lamp is a hot topic. It's been brought up a couple times today. Oh,
Yeah,
hey, what's up,
What's up, holy hand grenades?
It's in
Have
reference.
you back to the Embrace 2 yet? 48
Good
hours
question.
left. Less.
Not even. It's 24 at this point. We're almost
It's
at,
about
like,
24, yeah. Let's see. There we
Like
go. That's
it.
more.
Back
And,
it.
oh,
Back it
look
now.
at Michael T came in at the exact same time that you were saying that. You
What's
guys were
up,
in
Michael?
sync.
We were talking about you just earlier.
You were, yeah,
Behind the scenes, though, not on stream.
that's right. And,
Yeah.
apparently, Mo says Ogden's weakness is writing street dialogue. Doesn't sound like an after-school special. Oh, otherwise your writing is pretty strong.
Yeah,
There's
you grew up
one-
in a nice area, and you can tell.
There is one particular line of dialogue that does not properly capture stuff.
Oh, okay.
And I think that part of it is that I meant to have like a specific
supposed to be
thing
a comma, wasn't
italicized
there?
and I missed it.
Yeah, I was gonna say it didn't work because it was like it was written
It
wrong.
was-
It's not that it was the wrong words. It was
No, it was literally the whole point was is he's supposed to be saying something sarcastically in like a mocking tone, and I forgot to have the letter italicize it, so it just comes off as the guy is just saying it straight up, and that wasn't the intent.
I don't believe you, holy hand grenades. I think you're lying to me.
320 times. You see, this is where I
So-
come in because we don't even have that many. Like, no,
Yeah,
did I would
yeah.
know, and I'd be an
you're lying to me. Why are you lying to me?
You're
I
super
thought we
lying
were
right
friends.
now. It's not cool. Yeah.
You betrayed me, holy hand grenades.
This
Oh.
is unacceptable. He just pulled an Angela on you. You see
Pulled
this?
an Angela.
Oh my god, don't do that. That's the worst thing you can do.
Poor Angela. She got,
Michael T, you told people to back it 320 times, and you also
That does
backed
sound
it
true.
once.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, he backed it once for Volvo even.
okay,
That's awesome.
That checks out. Yeah.
Yeah, how do you do, fellow kids? That's exactly what happened.
Good question. Good question. Yeah, they apparently won't let them all go through right now.
Right. yeah.
I have a rule where I lie to all deans.
Well, back my book and then you can lie to me about whatever you want.
Let's see. Oh yeah, this one right here. Yeah, that's. Yeah, apparently if you backed 320 times, you only have half the backers on your thing. That's something happened in there. Yeah.
Damn Indiegogo.
Yeah.
Embrace 2 and a plushie for you. Catch up tier for wait a minute. Hold up. You have
Yeah,
plushies?
that's what Michael T backed, yeah.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. We didn't get down there that far. You have plushies. I'm a plushie.
Yes, we have
fiend.
plushies. Do you want a plushie, K-pop?
I might. I make my own plushies. Yes.
He's 18 inches. He's a big guy.
He's a big plushie. I have him on my shelf. He's sick.
Well, we
It's
can't
high
see,
quality too. Like it's
so-
not just some cheap thing that you made.
Yeah. Like
Awesome.
it for the amount of money it cost, it better be fucking.
It better be.
Oh, they
Oh.
gave me. That's a story I like to. So like everybody was pushing me to do the plushie, and then nobody backed it. And so my initial quote that I got
Uh-oh.
was based off of that I priced everything for was based off of this initial quote, and then they go, "Oh, by the way, you have like a
safety
toy
check.
inspection
Yeah.
fee that you have to pay, and it's almost $700."
Oh, dang. No, we gotta sell you some plushies. We gotta sell you some plushies.
Yes.
Let's go.
Please buy
Hey.
the plush.
Yeah, there's
I
only a
will-
few left of those. Like we've sold most of
We
them at this
have-
point.
We have I think 6 plushies left because it's like I think as of last night I think Angela bought the 10th one. So
Angela,
Nice.
way to go, Angela. Shout out to Angela. And apparently, please give Embrace Plushie a good home. They have spent their entire lives in a depressing environment. Oh, snap.
oh,
Yes.
God.
We give them homes, love them, embrace them, cuddle them.
They have
Yeah.
all the hands for all the hugs and all the high fives. They are experts of them.
Whoa. Wow. That's fantastic. Let's see. We already did those two. And then if you just want the 20. So how many? Actually, this is a good question too. How many pages is in issue 1 and issue 2?
So issue 1,
96 pages of story.
yeah,
Oh, wow.
because issue 1 is from cover to cover 48 pages. Issue 2 has 56 or 57 pages of story, so it will be between 62 and 64 pages.
Yeah.
Very cool.
from cover to
It's a-
cover.
It's a lot. It's a hunking amount of book to read. I like that. Oh, oh, bully it with love. Oh man, I mean, poor plushies. So that's cool. So just what the digital one, you got $20. Nice. Then you
Yeah,
can keep the cover
everything
here. Yeah,
everything comes with a digital copy so that you can keep the
Yeah.
actual book nice.
nice. But here's your little homie. He needs a home. Expert giver of hugs and high fives. 9 out of 16 have been claimed. So yeah, there's
Okay,
there's,
so then,
there's that.
then I guess that there's one more to claim for 10. So there's like seven of these left. Sorry.
I mean, he looks adorable, and yeah, I can see his little. Wait, hold on. I can see his little hand doodads right here. He looks cute. Oh yeah, it looks really good quality made too.
Yeah.
Nice. I am a lover. I have like 9 plushies right there. Not only that, I make my own. So I'm plushie lover. Let me tell you. Gotta have that. Let's see. What do you say? It's not your fault that Ogden shows up on my stream before he has coffee. Listen. It's late here, early, late.
Yeah, like it's getting to
You
a point
knew
where,
what
like,
this was.
Yes,
Oh.
bully with love. Oh, don't kick him. I mean, it's a plushie, but that's adorable. And then if you want the haunted edition plus the digital for $50, which is cool because you are running out of those as well. That's the
so
Shelby.
it says 15, but when we initially launched the campaign, the international shipping hadn't been set up properly, and so I had to redo it. There have been another like 5 sold, so there's 20 of 50 that have been claimed. So like when this goes on to Fund My Comic after this campaign closes, it will likely be like $70 to $75 because we will have less than half.
There'll be
we'll
like
have-
25 left, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Hold on. Every plushie has been thoroughly tested by Ogden to be fully tear absorbent. That's good to know. That's good to know. And hold on. Your Roman Reigns plushie is gonna fight Dean's Embrace plushie for the honor.
He thought Ellie was a babe, so
Oh, I mean, that needs to happen. That better be on a live stream. I want to see that fully go down. That is amazing. I want to see that happen. Oh,
Thanks
dude.
so much, Tate.
Yeah, you're good,
Thanks,
Tate.
Tate.
But yeah, this is awesome. I love what I'm seeing here. Oh yeah, Tate, you're a fan of Shelby. So this here is where did it go? Right here. Shelby has a cover right here. So it's actually glow in the dark and it's pretty sexy and it's super limited. So check that out, Tate. And then you have this cool here for $200. You get a whole honking bunch of stuff here.
You get a bunch. So you get every cover in the book. You get a mini print gallery. You get Sticky Hand because that's like a trademark thing. You get an Embrace
wacky ballbackers.
You get an Embrace standee. You get the first book. You get the Spectral edition, and then you get that collector's box with the art by Shimhack, which is just beautiful.
It's lovely.
So, like, it's a very
every cover, Mo.
Like every cover, and there are potentially more covers coming for each the Fund My Comic and the Kickstarter, and those will be included there as well if they happen. But they're happening. They're
cool art here. I like the colors that you went with too. It's very. I love the blue and like that kind of color. Who isn't a Shelby fan? You know, there are some people that are not. Oh dang! Fat is a little harsh. Oh geez, Tate. It's harsh, Tate. Oh, I got Henry in the chat. What's up, Henry? Welcome to the chat.
What's up, Henry?
Yeah.
What up?
It's good
man?
to see you. It's always went on my shoes.
Henry, have you got your big box chock full of cocks? Have you received it? He has received it. I'm sure he has.
I hope so. I hope you did receive
The
that.
prize. I had a big giveaway on my channel for members, and Henry was the winner.
Fabulous. I love Henry, so that's great. I like to see that. Ooh, he de-wrenched you on your birthday?
Outrageous.
Like
He
God.
did de-wrench everybody, though. Then he hired me, fired me, hired Angela, then fired Angela on the same stream. It was fantastic.
Based Shelby.
I know. Shelby. Oh, he did receive it? Nice.
Good. I'm glad.
Yes, nice. He received a big box of cocks. Nice. You're gonna have to say that way more now. I hope you. Oh, did you already open it? Because if not, you need to do an unboxing of your big box of cocks.
Yeah, I was expecting like a Twitter post or something.
Something. You got to show that off. I mean, you can't just not get that and not show that off, Henry. Oh, that's fantastic. I love these things. I used to love getting these in the vending machines with little sticky things.
You
Hopefully
should
you
have
did
seen
not.
how long it took us to find glow-in-the-dark ones. It was a
Oh yeah.
it was a weird
It
situation.
didn't take as long as you would think, but it was one of those things that like it was weird because we couldn't find them for a little bit, and then we found them. When we did find them, we couldn't stop finding them. Like it was like weird.
Oh, is it a post about this week? Good. I am looking forward to that, and I need to see that. Yes. Oh, he's gonna sit on it for a while. Yeah, that checks out. Yes. Let's see. You are a fan. I know. You like it when he comes in here. Let's see. Justice for me. I stand with me. Wow. Dang, Mo.
I'm sorry, Mo.
Oh, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Oh, damn. Yeah, apparently, poor Angela. I can't wait to see that Shelby drawing of Angela because that's gonna be fantastic.
Yeah,
I can't wait for that. That's gonna be spot on, amazing. Let's see. You can get an Embrace sketch commission for 200.
So this is
Ooh.
like due to character limits on the thing. It's not really a sketch. It's a full blown 11 by 17, fully penciled and inked commission of a character from the Embrace. It can be anyone that you would like, and we will work with you, and you can like request like a specific pose, like if you want them doing like some Spider-Man stuff or however you want the character done. That's how that goes. And then same thing with the other set of tiers that are beneath that, where that is a straight up, it's you get Dean to do a commission, it's $200. It's pretty heavily discounted on what he normally does. Like you're getting a steal there. 11 by 17.
Yeah, I'm sharing a picture. This is the kind, like the quality, you know, like it's not just a pencil sketch or anything. It's a full 11 by 17
Ooh.
inked piece.
Yeah,
And this is actually the newest
That's
thing we've done.
awesome. That's very cool.
But yeah, so, you know, if you want an Embrace character, get the Embrace one. And if you want any other character, if your character, I don't care. Just, you know, whatever, get the other one.
Yep, and we'll reach out to you at the end of the campaign to get the details and references for each of those.
Or you can just message me on Twitter, either or.
That works as well. But for accountability, I will absolutely still send an email just so that I have
legally, right? Yeah.
Okay. And apparently Crazy Mad wants a Hunchback Embrace.
Yeah, well, back the tier, and I'll draw whatever you want.
Right now. Back it right now, and then we could verify that way.
He could do it. I know how much money you've got in your bank, Crazy Mad.
Crazy Mad amounts.
He does, yeah, more than me.
I know. Yeah, it is beautiful. Yes, that's what he's saying about your art piece here.
Thanks.
Yeah, it's lovely. That's right. That's our resident taint in here. What? And he's saying he put a manga version of Mo on a mug. Let him cry. Oh,
he did, yeah, he did.
Wow, it's harsh, bro.
The mug of Mo's
probably
tears.
good. A mug of Mo's tears. Wow.
I never got that though. Odin, why didn't you ever send me a Mo's tears mug?
Because it's fragile and international shipping. Did you see how the Aussies handled the mail?
I mean,
I have one for you. I'm just not sending it to you till you're stateside.
Wow.
Right. Okay.
I hope you carry that home.
Look, man,
safely. Nice.
Actually, Crazy Mad, you're not actually. We had someone else. We had someone else who bought multiple plushies and multiple pieces.
Dang.
So you're actually not. You're second highest backer.
Yeah.
I know,
If you-
man. I know that sounds like something I would make up just to like convince you.
Actually
It's actually true. Yeah.
It is actually accurate. You got
Well-
out. You. It's by a very small margin,
Oh,
but he
perfect.
has
But
outbacked you.
it's, yeah.
Because
it's-
if he gets one of these sketches right now, then he can get up there.
I mean, maybe. I don't know how far behind it was. It probably, but yeah, like
It's
for real,
by
man.
less than $100. It's by less than $100, but he did outbid.
We don't dox our backers, crazy mad.
Oh snap! And then you also
Yeah.
have a Spidey page available. For $250. That's cool. And then you
Do
have
you want me to
another
grab
one.
those pages up? I'll grab those pages up and show you, so you can get a good look at them all. Let me just scroll through my
Sure.
Twitter.
Who is this person? Who is this
that way.
person?
Here we go. This is them colored, but like whatever. Yeah, here we go. Share screen.
Mo was asking, was it Rick Saylor? Did he buy Shelby art in 10 copies of the Shelby cover? Possibly. You don't know.
No, I don't think it was Rick Saylor.
You know.
But yeah, look. Here's that
cool.
page. This is the Spidey page fully colored. You'll get the inked version of that if you buy this page. And then we also have this page, which is the first, not like, like he shows up in a panel before that, but this is the big reveal page of Strangle in the book.
Dang.
So, yeah.
He is gnarly. I like the colors that you added in there too. The colors are fantastic.
Yeah, I love the spooky, like, I don't know how to describe it. It's like almost neon with like the purple and the green and everything. Like, I bet you
Yeah.
if it made, like we made it glow in the dark or something.
Very glowy. And I like that the same thing comes off on the chest with the logo.
Yeah,
Very
yeah,
cool.
definitely.
I love
Yeah,
that.
because David is the light in the literal light in the darkness. So
Yeah.
the star
Oh.
always glows.
Yeah, wait, keep it on there for a second. That you can actually see the bottom of his feet. I love the way that you did the design on the bottom of the feet because it's the first time we get to see that. But I like that where the little goop toes wrap around. I love that.
Yeah, yeah. I always make a point to draw the bottom of his feet any chance I can because it is my favorite part of the design.
I love that. Gives it a little extra added thing to the, like, not really the, what is it, costume, but not really because it's almost like it's, himself. It's a living type
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
I love
It's not even really a suit. It's more of a transformation because the Embrace is physically bigger, taller, and more muscly than Clarence is. So it's a unique transformation. It's not just a suit.
Yeah, I love it. No, I love that you added the extra details in there because it sets it off from some other stuff that you're like, oh, it kind of references that, but no, you make it your own. This was really cool.
Yeah, thanks for that.
He has you by $60. Oh, you hear that? So like, look, get one of the commission pieces, then bam, then you're way ahead. Michael
Did you
T
just
says,
check, Odin?
Yes, I
can
did.
you-
I did check, and I added up everything. He has Crazy Mad by like $60.
Cop
Yeah.
that, crazy mad. What are you gonna do now, man?
Yeah, I know. Now
It's
you
not
can't
his
punk
fault,
out now.
though. This guy, the guy in question also backed some retailer tiers that we had set up as like secret tiers to send out to
Yeah, so
stores
he
and
bought,
everything.
like,
Oh yeah.
A bunch of them.
and he's
Yeah.
I think he's setting up like an online marketplace. So like he bought a lot.
Right. Okay.
Retailer tiers are good. I pick up a lot of those myself because I like to do giveaways. So I like grabbing
Thanks,
them.
Tate. So do I.
If you want,
Yeah.
I can send you the retailer tiers. K-pop.
What does Crazy Mad want 10 copies of the book for?
That's a good question. That's a good question. Oh, Dean, you can't be defeated.
Amazing. Yeah.
That was amazing. That was really good.
Yeah, yeah. For a character whose whole thing is ghost hands, I'm all about the ghost feet.
Equal opportunity in parts. That's
Yeah,
the
yeah.
thing.
Feet are just leg hands after all.
Yeah. And hands are the legs of the arms.
Yeah.
I've never heard of Chuck Wendig before until I just looked him up. I don't. What? What?
No idea who that is, Michael T.
He writes a whole bunch of like Star Wars novels and is apparently just an absolute asshole.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, that does sound like you. Right.
literally the first thing that comes up
You
is
need
like
to.
it's not just that he's not that good of a writer. He's a terrible human being. It's like the
Oh,
first
wow.
thing that came up. I was like,
Wow.
oh, okay.
Yeah. And
Damn, Michael T. That's not cool.
Oh, I got Brian in the house. What's up, Brian? What's up happening?
What's up, Brian?
Yeah. He's just, it all
Oh,
checks out. Yeah.
what up,
Deep
Brian?
thoughts with themes. And yes, very, very confusing for fingerprints and footsteps because that gloop would be changing all the time, right?
Yep.
Not always the same. Yeah.
Yeah, it would.
So
Yeah.
haha. Take
The
that,
embrace would not have
detectives.
fingerprints.
That's right. Did you have more pages you wanted to show? If not, we can go back to it.
I mean,
I don't
I
have
don't
any.
know what
We
else.
don't. I
Oh.
don't think we have any more
Yeah,
embrace
no,
pages.
Oh, it just went in this little
Yeah.
posty post thing. Okay.
but yeah, these are all pages. So
What?
enjoy.
He's not a good writer either. Hercules Jerkily. Oh, dang. Dang, bros. You guys are going harsh on some people. Let's see. I saw Kelly Sue.
Oh
Oh.
no, I did not.
You're kidding.
Ogden, did you take into account my other piece? No, I did not take that into account. I am.
It doesn't count. It's got to be on this page.
What other piece? What other piece?
Yeah.
He's talking about something else.
Oh no, that doesn't count, crazy man. Off.
Has to
I
be
know
on
what
this
he's talking
page right
about.
here.
That doesn't
Yeah.
count.
Yeah. Different campaign. You have to get out of
Give me
here.
that
Like,
shit.
of course, when you throw that in, that's like an unfair advantage. But like,
That doesn't
No.
count at all.
You
That
gotta
doesn't
come and
count
get
at all.
the strangle. You gotta come and get the embrace. Oh, this is cool.
Yeah, a glow in the dark painting that I did. That's what that
oh,
is. It's one of
cute. Wait,
one of the
hold on.
mini prints.
It's
It's one of the
adorable.
mini prints.
yep. Hold on,
Cut it.
I'll share screen the actual thing so you can actually.
Oh
look at
yeah, sure that looks cool.
Okay.
But I love the colars already just from that. And you said it's glow in the dark.
it. This is
Yeah,
this is
yeah.
actually
When,
one of my favorite Dean pieces.
If you get the box, you get a whole bunch of prints, and this is one of them. And this is the original art for it, and it was actually done with glow in the dark paint and pencils and things like that. You know, it's a fully traditional piece.
Oh, I love that. I love the details.
It's
The
actually a lot more
eyes.
vibrant in real life. You know, like for some reason, the scan just does not do
Scan.
it justice.
Scans do not do
It is
traditional
so
pieces
much-
justice. It's sad.
The blue and the green glow around him is so vibrant in real life. Whereas,
Yeah.
like, it's still bright here, but it's not the same.
Where is it?
You guys are adorable. I love that you guys are sharing your love in the chat.
Yeah, that doesn't count either.
That don't count
You're like,
either. No. you
Oh,
gotta
I
do it
put
right
money
off the
towards the
page.
Kickstarter. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
That's not how it works, crazy man.
And then Michael T is shouting out Dean XCM forever. Aww. Sharing your love together. How adorable.
Yeah, I'm doing that love heart thing with my hands right now.
That one? That one?
Yeah, that's the
There you
one.
go. Double the hearts because there's two of you.
There we go.
All right. Well, yeah. See, it's more bluish and greeny, and then you got kind of like the pinkish hues at the bottom.
Oh no, that's actually a violet, like a purple.
Oh,
But yeah, in real life, it looks so nice and so just like really bright.
This is one of my favorite Dean pieces. If I had the
Love
the
that.
funds to do it, I would buy this from him.
Yeah.
I really
And that too has squid ink. Whenever you see the full black like that, I probably use squid ink.
well, that's cool. I like it's very ethereal. I like the colors that you're using with that. Nice. Let's see. Yeah, nothing like artists who put real emotion into their art. Exactly.
Yeah. Well, Odin's always crying as he writes, and
Oh, of
I
course.
cry as I draw. So
That's what the little spaces of the blobs are from. Your tears.
Of
yeah,
course.
yeah.
Absolutely.
But yeah, this has got a bit of everything on it. You know, it's got paint, pencils, Copic markers, paint pens, just like a bit of everything on this piece.
There you go, Mo.
Looks
Don't
good.
even
It looks
Be
great.
subtle about it at all.
Yes, the tears mixed with the squid ink. Exactly.
Yes.
Maybe,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's how you got the
It-
little
it-
blobs, the
it's very-
breakaways. Yeah. Something about the salt breaks away the.
Yeah.
No, that's lovely. It's a good piece. I like that a lot. Yeah. You really don't
Google
want to
it.
be
No.
Googling things. You really don't want to be Googling things when people are like, yeah, Google that. It's never a good idea.
Yeah,
I'll
no,
tell
don't
you.
do that. Don't Google
Mm.
it.
Don't Google things. Yeah. Google is, friend and not your friend at the same time. I'll tell you. That's really cool. No, I love that. So you have some really good art pieces on here. Oh, you got the doubles page spread out here as well. Nice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and all
Lovely.
original pieces of art come with a copy of the book as well. Just
Yes.
because.
And then this is the
Nice.
Joel Gomez. He did the that cover in the initial version. He chose yellow for the thing, and we switched it to a green for
Okay.
the actual cover because I felt like the green worked better with the ghostly nature.
Yes.
But like
Let me see.
the original is an 11 by 17. I don't know if because of how that thing is done. Let me see if I can't pull up the actual picture because I've got it somewhere.
That's cool. But I love the reflection that you have there. Like you have the embrace and looking down at it there.
That's the whole thing is so like this is at a place called Holmes Run River Park in Alexandria. And there's a story of significance of this where one of the big inspirations for David and Clarence was that shortly after my son was born, there was a incident where this kid's body was found at this park that I used to walk through all the time, and he was murdered in gang violence. And so November of last year, that kid's murderers got sentenced. And so I had the idea to do this cover. So it's the embrace looking down into this kind of, there's a part of the park where there's like a creek that goes through, and there's this walkway that occasionally gets overflown when it's like raining. And so they have these like stepping stones. And so the embrace is on the stepping stones looking down into the creek, and the reflection of David and Clarence is looking back up at him. And so that's the cover that we have for the Virginia Victims Assistance Network. And so a portion of that sale does get donated to the Virginia Victims Assistance Network as well.
Oh, wow. That's awesome. That's really cool. I love that you're really adding that factor in here because I like that you're donating too. That's fantastic. Mm-hmm. Normally when you're raising money for yourself, you're raising money for your comics, but I love that you're giving a portion of that, and that's going for a really good cause. I love that. Oh my god, you guys are absolute dorks in the chat.
Yeah, the chat's going off the rails.
The chat, yeah. They're all getting punchy at the moment because holy shnikes, we almost been live for 2 hours. That's what happens when you get chatting about stuff. Let's see. So that's the Joel Gomez cover, which is actually very lovely. So you look at the details of that; it's very haunting, but also very like
it's very pretty.
Very pretty. Yeah, I wish I can't pull that one up, but yeah, it looks very lovely. It's a lovely cover. And then down here, more of the plushies, and then these just look like add-ons and more of the stuff down here. Very cool. And then you have some stretch goals too. So let's see.
Yep. So we have hit all but 2. I do think we'll absolutely hit the 300% here before we close. Sure. So we have rather than do tchotchke based stretch goals, because I feel like everybody's like, we've been doing this for like 5 years at this point, and everybody's filling up desk drawers and long boxes with extras from campaign. Yeah. So like, and all of those types of extras we have in the box in case somebody does like really want that stuff. Mm-hmm. But like, I felt that it was a better idea to then instead invest into the quality of the book. So like our first stretch goal, which happened at 150% funding, was Dean's cover, the main cover of the book, got an upgrade to a UV spot gloss. And then at 250%, we upgraded Rini's cover to a lava holofoil cover. And so at 300% funding,
Hold on. Mo just put a bad comment in the chat. Something that I've been saying the entire time is that you really dropped the ball by not having cover B be cover Bancroft.
But is
Yeah,
it under
that's
D for Dick? No.
Was it, Odin?
You sure about that? What's okay, Bronze? I know you were streaming earlier too, and it looked like you had a great fun time at Rose City. But next time, when you move it back to the Fun by Comic and you do it so that you can put B Baycroft back under B.
and so like I can definitely do that, but like the I probably won't actually, because at this point everything, like for the sake of fulfillment and keeping everything as simple as possible. But what I will say is the other cool thing about our stretch goals is as we go into Fund My Comic and Kickstarter, all these stretch goals will remain live. So
cool.
However much we make on this, what we make on Fund My Comic gets added to that total, and then we are able to progress through the stretch goals still. And so everyone that had all of the stretch goals that are unlocked are for all of the campaigns. So like when you back in, like if you back the Fund My Comic or the Kickstarter, you're getting the upgraded versions of all those books. And if they hit a stretch goal past when a campaign funded and has like closed, that campaign gets upgraded as well.
Oh, I love that. That's cool. I love that you're still continuing on there. And I like that you're doing different versions of foils as well. And Rainey's cover is looking really good when she does this, because this is going to be, what is this? You said something about lava?
It's going to be a lava pattern. And then
that's her cover right here.
Yeah.
And then let's see what other covers are on here.
The Eater Messias cover, which is the Spider-Man-y one, will get a like silver metal foil treatment.
Ooh, that'll look really cool.
Spot gloss, which I'm very excited about, honestly.
I love spot gloss. Spot gloss looks really sexy on some covers. It looks really good, especially when you do the covers. The colors popping.
The Worm's Eye cover.
What's that? Liam? That's Liam, right? Is that Liam?
I have no
idea. Design. What's up? Welcome to the chat.
Liam?
Have you backed the Embrace too? You've only got 24 hours left.
It's 2:16 in the morning. I am exhausted.
It is 2:16 in the morning. We should probably be wrapping up soon. Because Dean, what time? You got to be streaming in 20 minutes or something?
Yeah, I was supposed to be streaming 45 minutes ago.
Oh shit!
It's all good.
Oh, we have completely derailed your stream. Sorry.
Right, yeah.
Wait. Yes, it's Liam. Yes.
Yeah.
I want before this.
Okay. All my dorks in here. Wait. It's making fun of Angela. Who's making fun of Angela? No.
Decisions. Awesome one.
Oh, you're closing out on the same day. Oh, snap! You're gonna fight to the finish. Is what's gonna happen.
Dean railed. I like that.
I like that. That's a good one. Yeah. Nice.
Yeah, no, I spoke to Kemosabe just before. I messaged him. He messaged me. I messaged him. You guys lose track of Kemosabe. I always know where Kemosabe is.
I had a good catch-up chat with him here the other night. It was a good time. I hadn't heard from him in a minute.
And he's super buried too, because those plushies look like they have lots of arms. Oh, dang. Jason is still streaming. I'm sure a bunch of people are still streaming right now. I think everybody went live at 12 midnight at the same time. It's crazy. But before we get out of here, because it has been 2 hours, I don't want to keep too long from your adoring fans that may or may not be giving you shit in stream. Do either one of you have any other appearances or cons that you kind of coming up to that people maybe want to go see you at?
I know I'm gonna be hanging out at Baltimore. I do not have a table. I got waitlisted, but that didn't pan out. But I will be at Baltimore for at least one of the days with my kiddo. In October, I am doing a local comic book store parking lot convention, which I'm excited about because it's just a fun thing to do. But otherwise, not next year, my plan is to be at 4 conventions. So once I have those set, then I'll make those announced.
Is anyone near Melbourne? Because I'll be going to a Melbourne comic convention in Reservoir in 3
A
weeks.
ton of my friends, actually. Yeah, they'll probably be there.
Yeah, I'll be there.
Nice. I'll tell them to go meet you up. Probably be the Cination Comics Bros, my dude from Stellar Lands, Aussieverse, all those guys. I'll tell them to go hit you up.
Cool.
He's going to be appearing at EmuCon for the 13th
Yep.
consecutive year.
13th consecutive year.
Every Australian has to wrestle an emu annually, otherwise we are thrown back into the wild.
I mean,
That checks out. I
that
think
makes
that
rite of
makes
you
sense.
have to redeem yourself for the Emu War.
Yeah. They rule us. They rule us, Odin. We have to speak quietly.
Here, let me drop the link to your channel, Dean, so that people can go follow you. So, because you're gonna be streaming right after this.
Go
So.
subscribe to Comics Mate. I'll be streaming tomorrow at the very latest.
Or today, whenever.
Yeah, if
whenever
Kip
that
Sabi's
is.
still around. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, and we'll be doing our closeout stream tomorrow evening.
You
And we're gonna be
Americans would have
doing-
lost that war too, Henry.
Emus are weird. Emus are weird. Let me tell you.
Emus are bulletproof. Did you know that? Their feathers
No.
are so thick they absorb the bullets, and like that's why they won the war.
That, that makes sense because geese are dicks, and emus remind me of a slightly, upgraded geese. Goose.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're
It's all the same
they're
thing. It's all
cousins.
like, bird things. I don't know. Weird.
You say
creatures.
that until you take on a wave of emus, Michael. It was a never-ending torrent of feathers and death.
We've never faced emus in combat. This is facts. Technically, no, that's not facts because I know there were some zoos that had an outbreak at one time. So it did happen. So when was the con that you said you were going to go up to? And
that's at the end of September.
end of September.
27th.
Perfect. Nice. And you're going to do your closeout stream sometime tomorrow-ish in the future.
That's going to be tomorrow for most
Yeah.
of the day.
I think is the
Yeah, because
plan.
poor Michael needs to sleep before then.
Yes, he does.
I've got a stream in the morning too, so this is going to be fun.
Oh, you have a stream in the morning? Is this going to be on your channel or are you on somebody else's channel?
I'll be on Literature Devil.
Ooh, okay.
Oh,
I don't
cool.
think I've heard of that one. I have to look them up. Nice. I like
He's
that. Here.
good people. He does some pretty good videos.
I
but-
like that. I like that.
He does his morning nonsense stream. So I'm going
He's a
there.
massive weeb.
He is a massive weeb, but he is also a
Best people.
very, very good dude and does all right with writing as well.
You can be a good dude and a weeb at the same time. It's fine.
Not according to Mo Biggs.
Not according to Mo. Oh, dang Mo. You know what's funny about that, Mo? My friend in California went to go take his trash out at work, and there was a grizzly bear in the dumpster. I mean, it was all on live stream, and we were trying to get him to go fight the bear. Did not happen.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I would.
No, I don't recommend that to anybody. But yeah, that was a thing on live stream. Yeah. Weebery is degeneracy. This is the interweaves. They're mad. You can't not get away from it. I'm just saying. But yeah. I'm gonna let you guys go, and then you guys can go to sleep. I also would like to sleep. But yes. Wait, what? You recommend
Yes,
his?
this is accurate. His Superman Still Relevant video is probably one of the best videos he's done, and it is fantastic.
I will watch that. Thank you. I'll go check out his channel. I'm doing it here. But yes, how to everybody in the
He's
chat.
more relevant today than he ever was.
I don't sleep. You know this figure. But yeah, so I don't have a crappy outro. So we're gonna end it and we're gonna dance on out of here. And you don't know this, but Dean is cutting a rug right now, dancing a jig. You don't even know
That's
it.
exactly what I'm doing.
I don't know. Happened right now. Oh, Bye guys. Bye everybody.